Tonight?
No. My mom's way cooler than your mom. No, last night, we're in Yucca. You know how when two dudes go to fight, they kind of like look like they're gonna kiss each other? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mom immediately noticed and was like, "You two need to knock it off!" And I was like, "Mom, both those guys are bigger than me. We're both gonna get beat up here tonight." No, and I will say this too. I think the whole daddy thing is super weird. Because my mom used to be a stripper. So that means I have not met my father. So that's when I'm fucking and homegirl's like, "Daddy," I'm like, "Where?" But the lady in question, our next comedian, give it up for Damaris Edwards!
That's okay, I should have known. Did I use this?
Yeah, absolutely.
So actually, this is not part of my set, but since it's Nathan, aka Forrest's birthday, I want him to know that I am very, very proud of you. And I'm so happy to be your mom. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so And even though he was a pain in the ass growing up, I promise, including totaling my Toyota Tundra.
Wasn't me.
He's really a good egg. So everybody, let Nathan know happy birthday and give a hand to him too. So, who here knows who Rick Springfield is? I got one person at the bar. For some context, he is the person who sings Jesse's Girl. Which is sad because he's actually had 5 multi-platinum albums and won 5 Grammys for songs since he did Jesse's Girl, but that's what everyone knows him as.
Bruce Springsteen.
He actually had a song called "They Call Me Bruce" because people kept calling him Springsteen. So he was my first concert that I went to when I was 14 years old. And I've seen him a bunch of times. And I tell everyone that he's my boyfriend. He just doesn't know it. So I was fortunate enough this past weekend on Saturday, he was in concert at the Talking Stick Resort. And mind you, I hate the heat, but I suffered 100-degree weather at 9:30 at night to be able to go see Rick Springfield, and I was able to do a meet and greet.
Woo.
So as we're getting checked in for the meet and greet, the young man comes up to me and says, "What's your name?" And I said, "It's Damaris." And he said, "What's your first name?" And I said, "That is my first name." So there's a little foreshadowing for you. So the way they had it set up was everyone was allowed to bring 2 things for him to autograph. And then we went through a second time and had our pictures taken. And they gave us a Post-it note to put our name, how to spell our name on there so he would spell it correctly. So I get to him and I have him sign my book late at night that he wrote. Of course, librarian, that was the first thing I wanted signed was his book. And he looks at the Post-it note and he tilts his head a little bit. And I said, "Damaris," because I knew he was trying to figure out what the hell is that. He looks up at me and says, "That's your name?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's my name and it's my first name." So my whole 30 seconds I got to engage with Rick Springfield was trying to explain my name is Damaris. Thanks, Mom. So Nathan, who chooses to go by Forrest, now you know why you have Nathan as your name. So the concert was awesome. And he's going to be 76 years old at the end of this month.
Forrest?
And he puts on a better show than young people. So about, of course it's still 100 degrees, he takes his shirt off. We all get super excited. So as I'm leaving town, of course, I was very optimistic. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to meet another Rick Springfield fan, maybe a single guy. And so I stopped to buy condoms, thinking that I was just going to go into Walmart and discreetly buy this pack of condoms. So I walk up and down the health and beauty aisle, and I'm thinking, where in the hell are the condoms? And of course, I'm not going to walk up to someone and say, hey, where are your condoms? Because it's supposed to be discreet. Well, come to find out now, of course, I've been out of the dating game for over 12 years. They keep them behind the register. So I had to go to someone and ask them, I need a pack of condoms. Now, I had researched ahead of time which ones I wanted, not knowing, because there's many kinds. Again, I haven't been here in a long while. And of course, the kind I want is sold out.
No.
And the girl says, I'm sorry, we don't have a 3-pack, but we have a 12-pack. So sadly, I now have a 12-pack of unopened condoms.
You hear that?
Stay unopened,
No.
too. Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing shameful about safe sex, Damaris.
That's right, safe sex.
You have a destiny.
Oh, okay, I do have a destiny. But, everything happens for a reason, so, I'm still optimistic that someday I may open that box of condoms. And I want to let you know, as I am on all the dating sites, if you still look as good as Rick Springfield with his shirt off when he's 76, man, you got a shot. I'm just kidding. That's it for me. Thank you, Miss Damaris. That's totally amazing.
Hey, you started it, buddy.